1. Consumerism and materialism. Fight Club challenges the modern obsession with consumerism by portraying how individuals become trapped in cycles of consumption, conformity, and the pursuit of material goods. This leads to a loss of individuality and personal meaning. Tyler Durden's line, "The things you own end up owning you," highlights how possessions often control people rather than bring fulfillment. Instead of finding deeper purpose, individuals chase superficial desires, masking their true existential needs. The film critiques this culture, suggesting that true freedom requires breaking away from the hollow pursuit of material success and societal expectations. 2. The nature of identity and the self. Fight Club explores the fragmentation of identity through the protagonist's split personality, which represents the conflict between his socially constructed self and his suppressed primal desires. His outward persona conforms to societal expectations, working a mundane job and living a consumer-driven life, while Tyler Durden embodies his deeper yearning for freedom and authenticity. This reflects existentialist themes, especially the struggle to reconcile one's true self with societal pressures. As the protagonist confronts his dual identity, he questions who he really is, highlighting the tension between societal roles and personal authenticity. 3. Destruction and rebirth. Tyler Durden's philosophy in Fight Club centers on the idea that self-destruction is necessary to break free from societal constraints and rediscover one's primal essence. He views modern life as overly structured and suffocating, with societal expectations, consumerism, and corporate life stripping individuals of their true selves. To reclaim personal freedom, Tyler argues that one must dismantle both the external systems of control and the internalized beliefs that uphold them. Tyler promotes chaos and violence, seeing them as means to disrupt the artificial order imposed by society. The physical acts of destruction, from fighting to blowing up corporate buildings, serve as metaphors for shedding the false layers of identity that society imposes. Through these destructive acts, Tyler believes individuals can break free from the superficial structures that limit them and reconnect with their raw, primal nature. This philosophy echoes Nietzschean ideas, particularly the will to power, which suggests that individuals can transcend conventional morality and create new values through strength, self-overcoming, and destruction. 4. Masculinity in the modern world. In Fight Club, the theme of masculinity is central to the story, as it explores how modern men struggle with feelings of emasculation in a society that prioritizes consumerism, corporate control, and emotional suppression. The protagonist and many of the men in the film feel disconnected from traditional notions of masculinity, which once valued physical strength, independence, and risk-taking. Instead, they find themselves trapped in monotonous office jobs, fixated on material possessions, and detached from any sense of personal power or purpose. The creation of the Fight Club serves as a rebellion against these societal constraints, offering a raw, primal outlet where men can physically confront one another, and in doing so, rediscover a more visceral form of masculinity. The violence in the club isn't just about aggression, but represents a search for identity and meaning, an attempt to reclaim a sense of power and autonomy that they feel has been taken from them. In this space, men are free to express emotions that society deems inappropriate, such as anger and frustration, and are encouraged to challenge the softer, more controlled versions of themselves they've been forced to adopt. The film critiques how modern culture has redefined masculinity in ways that often limit or suppress the expression of male identity, forcing men to conform to rigid roles that focus on success, wealth, and emotional restraint. By turning to physical violence and chaos, the men in Fight Club attempt to break free from these artificial constructs and rediscover a more authentic, primal version of manhood. However, the film also questions whether this extreme reaction, embracing violence and destruction, is a valid or sustainable path to reclaiming masculinity, highlighting the complex and often contradictory pressures men face in defining themselves in the modern world. If you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. Thank you.